What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you are anything like me, you grew up obsessed with the Aliens movie franchise. You know the feeling. The pulse rifle, the motion tracker, Bishop crawling through the pipes, Ripley going full Mama Bear mode. Now imagine living that in an arcade cabinet in 1987. Well, today we are diving deep into an absolute legend, and it is called Aliens by Konami. I've been playing through this one, and I have a lot of thoughts on what Konami pulled off here. Is it still worth your quarters in 2026? Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's break down everything the Aliens arcade game has to offer. Let's start off by talking about the premise, because a licensed game really lives or dies by how faithful it is to the source material. In Aliens, you step into the boots of colonial marines fighting through 6 stages inspired directly by the movie. Konami took the Aliens license seriously. We're talking recognizable environments like the Silico, the colony on LV-426, and the alien hive. You aren't just shooting randomly. You are living out key moments from James Cameron's masterpiece. The game doesn't handhold you too much, dropping you right into the action with 2 players simultaneous co-op. What I really appreciated is how Konami handled the atmosphere. It gives you just enough cinematic nods to keep movie fans hooked, but holds back enough original content to make it feel like its own thing. Even the tagline on the promo material says, "The earnings are out of this world." And honestly, they weren't lying. But of course, a cool license doesn't mean much if the game isn't fun to play. So, how does Aliens actually feel behind the joystick? The core gameplay loop is a running gun shooter with horizontal scrolling action. You and a friend blast through waves of xenomorphs across 6 intense stages. Each stage throws different enemy types at you: facehuggers, chestbursters, adult aliens, and massive boss encounters that fill the screen. The mechanics feel incredibly responsive for 1987. Konami was already kings of arcade action with Contra and Castlevania, and that pedigree shows. Your pulse rifle tears through enemies, power-ups drop regularly to upgrade your firepower, and dodging alien attacks while managing screen space feels intense. Before I knew it, I was already burning through credits wishing I had more continues left. Now, we have to take a second to talk about the visuals and the overall vibe, because it is absolutely a standout feature here. The promo art shows Ripley and Newt front and center, armed and ready, facing down a menacing xenomorph silhouette in a purple-lit spaceship corridor. The gameplay screenshots in the ad showcase 5 distinct stages, combat sequences, platforming segments, enemy encounters, and what look like boss fights, all rendered in detailed 8-bit pixel art. It creates this incredibly immersive atmosphere. The sound design does a lot of heavy lifting too. Motion tracker pings, alien screeches, and weapon fire all pull you right into the Hadley's Hope colony. Whether you're blasting through the hive or dealing with a queen encounter, it feels like you're inside the movie. Konami's pixel work was top tier for 1987, and this game proves it. So what's the final verdict on Aliens by Konami? I think Konami created something truly special here. It's got a faithful adaptation of a beloved movie franchise, polished running gun combat that still holds up, and an art style that perfectly captures the dread and intensity of the Aliens universe. The fact that it supported 2-player co-op with buy-in and continuation features shows they understood arcade design inside and out. If you are a fan of classic arcade shooters, the Aliens franchise, or just want to experience peak Konami-era game design, you absolutely need to track this one down through MAME or original arcade hardware. That is gonna do it for my deep dive into Aliens by Konami. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and checking this one out with me. I highly recommend tracking down a cabinet if you ever find one in the wild. Arcade preservation matters, and this one deserves to be played. Please remember to subscribe. Like, if you like to see more retro reviews or watching funny moments from my playthroughs. Let me know down in the comments. Did you ever play this in an actual arcade back in the day? And I will catch you all in the next one.